my own master. I am my own master. The next step, please take your right hand, again, move it up to the left side of your shoulder. My own master. I am my own master. The next step, please take your right hand, again, move it up to the left side of your shoulder. My own master. I am my own master. The next step, please take your right hand, again, move it up to the left side of your shoulder. Right, step number 5, you will move your right hand to the left hand side of this shoulder. Step number 5, apologies, on the left heart. Please place your right hand on the left heart, and here you will say, I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. All right, next step, move your right hand to the left side of your shoulder, where the shoulders are meeting, your shoulder is meeting your neck, and turn your head towards the right. Now here you will be saying, I am not guilty. All right, you'll be saying it 16 times, I am not guilty. The next step, the 7th step, please take your right hand and place it right in front of your forehead and bend your forehead forward just a little. And here you will say, I forgive everyone. With all your heart, you'll be saying, I forgive everyone. All right. Now, please take your right hand and place it at the back side of your head and just tilt your head slightly upwards. Here you'll be saying, please forgive me if I have done any mistakes. Please forgive me if I have done any mistakes. And the final step, please place your right hand right at the top of the head and just place it right in the middle of the head where the fontanelle bone area is. Now just press it down and rotate your scalp clockwise 7 times. All right, we will rotate it clockwise 7 times. It's like moving your scalp. All right, just moving your scalp. You don't move your head, but just move your scalp. That's it. All right, you don't have to move your head. Yeah, move your scalp. Here you will say, please give me my self-realization. Here you'll be saying that 7 times. All right. Now, these are the 9 steps that you will be doing together with me. And we will be playing a short video where the founder of Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, herself is going to be guiding us on how to do these steps together, okay? So let's do it together and watch this video and please follow it together, okay? All right. And I would like you to just relax, take a nice deep breath, all right? Try to sit straight, not so rigid. Would like you to just take nice deep breath, and just inhale and you exhale through your mouth. Very good. Now do it one more time. Exhale. And the last time, one more time, and just relax yourself. Now we will listen to the video and Shri Mataji will be guiding us on how to awaken our Kundalini.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the Spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now, please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across on the left hand side in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say, again with full confidence, 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. Slowly, saying that.
Back on the mat and just enjoy the silence inside. Slowly bring your palms back on the lap and just enjoy the meditation, that silence inside. Just breathe in and relax. And just enjoy that silence. If there are thoughts, just say, I forgive myself and I forgive everyone. Just completely from your heart, I forgive all these thoughts. Please relax and allow the energy to flow through you. Let's take a nice deep breath. And when you exhale slowly, please relax your shoulders, your hands, your eyes, and your head. Register the feeling that you have in your heart. Please register the feeling that you have in your heart. Now take a nice deep breath again and just relax one more time. Please take your right hand with your eyes still closed. Please place your right hand just a few inches above your head and see if you feel any sensations. Just a few inches above your head. See if you're able to feel any kind of sensation, heat, prickly, or anything that is moving, just a few inches above your head. Yeah. Please bring your right hand down and use your left hand and feel the same. Try to feel the same thing on top of your head, just a few inches above your head. Move it around a little bit very slowly and see if you feel any kind of heat, coolness, prickly, or a numbness. Just a few inches above your head. Yeah. Please bring both your palms on your lap. Could I request you to bring both your palms to your heart level? Just move it up and down a little bit, just at the heart level, palms facing upwards. And just move it up and down and see if you're feeling any heaviness on any one of the sides, whether it is on the right or on the left. Try to feel that. Your attention is still on the top of the head. Now please slowly place both your hands back on the lap. Now there are times, now could I ask you to take a nice deep breath now and slowly open your eyes? Now many of you are feeling very relaxed. Some of you may feel a little tingling on your fingers. Some may even feel the coolness and the relaxed sensation all over your body. Some may also feel heat. Some may actually feel numbness on the hands or on top of the head. Now, these are normal sensations. For those who are actually able to feel something or some sensation on your hand, Congratulations, because this is the awakening of the Kundalini energy that you are feeling inside of you. Now, the moment the Kundalini has risen, she is literally working inside of us to cleanse us, to nourish us, to strengthen us. Meditating daily actually increases the feeling of the Kundalini itself. It is normal to feel a little sleepy. You are tired. It's a Monday. It's a start of a Monday for many. It's an end of a Monday for many as well. But the Kundalini, because it is awakened now, you have the privilege of using this energy for meditation. And while you are meditating, this energy is working 24/7, cleansing you, nourishing you, protecting you, strengthening each and every energy center that you have inside of you. Just imagine being connected to an energy source that is never ending. Now, what I would like you to do is just register that sensation that you have inside of you. This is the first day. This is the very, very first day. As you go and as you follow us and as you do this together with us every single day, you will actually feel more and more. So don't be surprised if you're yawning, if you're feeling sleepy. These are all very normal reactions, very, very normal reactions. All right. Now, what I would like to do is moving on to the next segment of the program itself. Can I pass this over to Anu, where she's actually going to lead us into another speech where you're going to listen to something called the power of silence. Anu, would you like to?
Sure. Wow, really in the zone. Now let's listen to a couple of talks, excerpts from Shri Mataji's talks on the power of silence. When we are in a true meditative state, then we are in silence. So let's listen to how Shri Mataji describes what happens when we are silent. And as we do this, let's listen with the awareness that we have had our Kundalinis awakened and the transformation is taking place within us.
But first and foremost thing is to meditate and to raise your Kundalini. Meditation is the only way you can grow. There's no other way out. Because when you meditate, you are in silence. You are in thoughtless awareness. Then the growth of awareness takes place. Then it opens out. But if you are thinking, supposing there's a lake and the lake is completely in a turmoil, nothing can grow. But supposing it is silent, then lotuses can grow, anything can grow in it. In the same way, if your mind is agitated and your growth is not yet fully expressing itself, then it's such a vicious circle that you are agitated and your growth is hindered. Again, you are agitated, your growth is hindered. So the best way is to take to meditation. When you take to meditation, this turmoil will settle down. And when it will settle down, your growth will take place. After meditation, you will feel definitely that you have come out very well, you have grown very well. But for that, one has to be very honest. You cannot force people to be honest. That's one thing you can't do. You have to be honest to yourself. You are not to be hypocrite. You have to see for yourself that whatever you are doing is for your benevolence, is for your good, and that you have to do it because it is good for you to begin with, and then for the good of the humanity. You are doing for the good of the humanity. Now, some people who come for the first time will have lots of doubts because of ego. They have lots of doubts because of ego. How can that be? How can this be? All kinds of things they ask. You have to say that first of all, you develop your insight. You develop your enlightenment. Your light is not sufficient. In the light only there are no doubts. Supposing in darkness you think that this table has no cover. It's all right. You can think whatever you like. But when there is light, you see for yourself there is a beautiful cover on top of this table. In the same way, it happens to us that we have to achieve a state. And once we achieve that state, then there's no question, there's no doubt, there's nothing, and you become so empowered. It is such a simultaneous thing. It works as soon as you achieve something, it works. When it works, then you are convinced. I'd say it's a very beautiful new chain starts within yourself, and then you really start enjoying your joy of yourself. In the most chaotic conditions this world is today. So at that time, a kind of a silence will come within you. When there will be any such crisis, immediately will become extremely silent. But this is again a state, I am telling. So now, if there is something that makes you upset or makes you unhappy, try to reach that point, that axis, which is just silence. And this silence will make you really powerful. Because this silence is not only yours. When you are in that silence, you are in the silence of the cosmos. Silence of the cosmos. And the silence of the cosmos works for you. You are in connection with that cosmic power, we can call it. It's more than that, it's divine power, I should say. Divine power which is working all the cosmos also. So if you just become silent within yourself, know that you are sitting in the kingdom of God. It's like this. When, say, you get the great honor of becoming a king, then you walk up to your throne and you sit down and look around and you feel the silence of the state that now you are the king. This silence is the sign that you are definitely you are now in contact with the divine. You are silent because the divine is going to look after everything. You don't have to do anything, just keep silent. But not forcibly, it's again a state. See, if any turmoil takes place, any problem takes place, suddenly your attention will jump onto that silence. And once you jump onto that silence, you being in contact with this whole all-pervading power. Now, when I talk about all-pervading power, we still don't understand what it is. What it means, this all-pervading power of love. Is it some sort of an energy floating around? Or is it some sort of a river or some sort of a ether? It is the complete, the totality of reality.
Let us sit with our eyes closed for a while, palms opened up on our lap, and let's go into this silence just for a short while, for a few minutes. Let's experience this silence with full confidence that everything will be all right, just for a few minutes. Be in the silence. If the thoughts come up, let them go. Let the thoughts go away. Let us slowly open our eyes now. And Sita will take you through a couple of little experiments on the next slide. And then you can share with us how you feel.
Thank you, Anu. So everyone, what I would like you to do is take a nice deep breath again. A nice cleansing deep breath. Now, while you're exhaling, try to place your attention inside of yourself and see what you feel on your palms. You may feel anything from prickly to heat to coolness. Sometimes even that same feeling will recur on your feet or on the top of your body or even in your heart. Just try to register that feeling, what you're feeling inside, by bringing your attention inside of yourself. I would like you to lift your palms just a little higher towards the chest level. Now try to move it up and down. What do you feel? Do you feel heaviness? Where do you feel this heaviness? Do you feel coolness? Where do you feel this coolness? Do you feel tingling, pressure, numbness on certain fingers? Try to register that. What are you feeling? Now, may I please ask you to raise your palm just 2 to 3 inches above your head, just like what I'm doing. I hope you can see. And try to keep that attention inside of yourself and see if there is any sensation between the palm and your head. See if you feel anything. You might just want to move it a little bit to the front and the back or the sides. All right, and please place your right hand down and you can try with your left hand as well. Bend your head a little bit and just try to see if you feel anything between the palm and your head. Place your palm back on your lap. Now again, just one more deep breath. And just relax and feel what you feel. Try to feel your heart. What's going on there? What's happening in there? register that sensation. You will actually feel more sensations throughout the class. So please be with us for the next class, and we will see you soon. Let me pass this over to Anu now for the question and answer. Maybe Anu, or shall I pass it back to the MCs?
Yep, I'm sure the MCs are waiting with some questions for us from the group.
Yes,
So
please.
everyone, if you have questions, you could post the questions in the chat box, or you could also raise your hands and we'll unmute you.
Okay, thank you so much, Anu, and thank you so much, Sita. That was indeed a wonderful session. Thanks again. We did have a lot of questions as we were going through earlier, but however, we are going to take questions that is going to come after this, and we have already one question in our chat box. Shall I give the question to Anu?
Sure. Right.
Lucky. Okay, the lucky one, the first one. So the question sounds like this: is focusing on the forehead related in any way to the third eye chakra?
Okay, so in Sahaja Yoga meditation, we don't focus on anything, because when you focus on something, that is a thought. In Sahaja Yoga, we strive to be in a state where there are no thoughts. So we don't think, we don't focus, we just be in the silence and we let the Kundalini take over. So it's a lot like charging your phone battery, right? They say, as you charge your phone battery, it's best not to use it or talk while you're charging, so that the battery gets charged properly and fully. Same thing with meditation. When we are sitting in meditation for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, let the Kundalini recharge us. We just keep very silent and we don't focus on anything. I hope I've answered your question.
Okay, thank you so much. Next question. There is a question from Kirti. So maybe Miss Sita, can you answer? According to Kirti, she's pregnant, and is she eligible to follow all steps?
Definitely. So Kirti, I'm a mother of 3, by the way. I have an 18-year-old, 14-year-old, and an 11-year-old. So the meditation is so important for pregnant ladies, because it not only gives you energy, but it actually calms you down, and the development of the child is just amazing. So please, you're definitely eligible, and please continue meditating with us. I hope that answers your question. There are no restrictions, absolutely.
Definitely, there are no restrictions. So Kirti, please join us, and we hope to see you. The next question, it's not a question, actually there's a statement by Jay. He says that he can't find extreme silence, and he's always overthinking. How can we help him? Can anyone help him?
Jay, the reason why you see us smile or chuckling is because we've all been there. We've all been in that place where, it's so hard to have complete silence. There are always thoughts. And I think it's amazing that you do recognize that you are overthinking. That's a very good first start place to be. So you see, what happens with our thoughts is that if you were just to observe your thoughts are usually about what's happened in the past, like yesterday, or what you did earlier today, or what happened 10 years ago, or your thoughts are about the future, what's going to happen tomorrow, what am I going to have for dinner after this, how's work going to be for the rest of this week. So the thoughts are always about the past, which is already done, and we can't go back and do anything about it. Or the thoughts are about the future, and the future hasn't happened. It's an imagination, right? So we are all of us guilty of that, even the folks that you see on the screen here. And so we relate to that. What gets us to the place with no thoughts is the now, in the present. And the only way we can maintain or enlarge that time of being in the present is to just totally sit in surrender to our Kundalini. The Kundalini is inbuilt, it's an inbuilt mechanism in all human beings. You don't need to go out and pay for something or get someone to teach you how to do something. Your Kundalini is your own intuitive energy within you. Start to trust your Kundalini. It's been awakened already. Have the confidence that the Kundalini is on your side. Your Kundalini cares for you. And all you need to do is just sit for 5 minutes a day, in the morning, in the evening. Just sit quietly and let your Kundalini take over. And slowly, Jay, you will get there.
All right, thank you so much. I do see a lot of questions coming in. There are two questions which I would like to link it together. Basically, it sounds like this. How often should one meditate in a day? And what is the best time and place for meditation? So how often, best time, and best location?
Actually, maybe I can take that question. I mean, I'm sure some of the ladies also would be able to share this. Actually, it's always nice when you're first starting off with meditation, as Anu just mentioned earlier. It's nice for you to do it at the start of the day and end of the day, because this is something that you're just starting. But if you have that opportunity to meditate at any time of the day, why not? The more you meditate, the more you feel the energy being awakened in you, and the more you get centered, the more you get connected to yourself. So there is no time restrictions as to when you can meditate and when you don't meditate. But nevertheless, you can meditate at any time. But what we would like to advise you to do, please do try to spend 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and 5 to 10 minutes at night to start things off, and try to be consistent about it. When you've got that place, in terms of place, it would be nice if you could actually meditate. If you're able to sit on the floor and meditate, please do. But if you need a chair, please also feel free. Sit on the chair and feel comfortable about it. Just be comfortable where you are. Now, there are people I know of whom are unable to actually sit straight very long. Yeah. And what they tend to do is they do meditation lying down. And these are old folks that I know of. So don't be surprised, but try, please. I think we are all it. You can sit on the chair and sit on the floor, and please try to meditate comfortably.
Okay. Thank you so much. So is everyone clear? Please keep yourself comfortable and do the meditation. All right. Next question is very interesting. All right. So this is from Anupam. He mentioned that he felt the sensation earlier, all right, while he was meditating, but he can't feel it now. So his question is he in illusion?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
That's a good question. You know, the interesting thing about Sahaja Yoga is that the sensations that we feel are real, right? What we feel is what we're feeling with our central nervous system. We may not feel it all of the time. We may feel it for a bit, and then it goes away, and then it comes back again. And as I'm talking about what we're feeling, I've also been scrolling through the questions, and maybe I see a trend in the questions here. Some folks are saying that they felt a little bit of heat, either at the top of their heads or on their palms. Some folks say that they felt cool, which is all very, very good. Now, if you felt cool, that means the Kundalini is working very well within you. The Kundalini energy is a cool energy. You may not feel the coolness all the time. As soon as the session is over and you go and watch TV or something, you're probably going to lose that feeling. But then again, when you start meditating again tomorrow or, then you might feel it back again. For the folks who have been feeling heat, either on your palms or the top of your head, that is good, because as the Kundalini is awakened and it's rising through your energy centers, the Kundalini's job is also to cleanse us, to clean up the different parts of our energy centers. I might give an example. If I was someone at work, if I used my throat a lot, if I spoke a lot at work, then I'm going to have a weak energy center here at the back of my throat. It's called the Vishuddhi chakra. So as the Kundalini rises through me and the Kundalini touches the Vishuddhi chakra, this throat center, it will realize that it is weak, it is not functioning well, and it'll start to cleanse and nourish and repair this throat center. And as that happens, as the negativities are being removed, heat is let off. So it's good that you feel heat, because that means that the cleansing has already started.
Right. Thank you so much.
Okay, Suji, one thing. Before we go for further Q&A, because I see there are so many questions. So I feel let us share some resources, because everyone asking for that.
Okay,
We can share our resources. And can we have the freemeditation.com.au/April 2022 on the screen?
Yes. So for those who are asking, where can you get resources? Where can you rewatch the video of this session? And for the upcoming 21 days session, you can always go to this website, all right, which is being shown to you, if all of you can see there, all right. It's www.freemeditation.com.au/April 2022. So when you go to this website, as we scroll down, we can see all the informations there. All right. And as you scroll down again, all right, again, you can read all the descriptions here. So this is where you can, there are a few things here. One is whatever you're doing right now, you are connected to us through Zoom. Okay, you can just click here and you'll be connected to the session. If you are unable to join us through Zoom, please click here, join us with YouTube, and you will be streaming live on YouTube. All right. So other related matters, Sonika, am I missing anything?
No, I think that should be all. Otherwise, it's too overwhelming for them. For today, yeah. This
All right.
and if, yeah, something, yeah. Some people who are not with a WhatsApp group, please join us through this so that you're aware of all the communication. Please join this WhatsApp group. Just click it and you will be part of that group.
Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. And I think I do see some of our participants here who raised their hand. I think it is good for us to give them a chance to ask some questions. Can I have the tech team to unmute Kishore?
Okay.
Mr. Kishore, are you there?
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello everyone, Shri Mataji. This is Kishore from India, and I have some couple of questions to Anna ma'am. It's been great that I've joined, this particular program for the last, and I'm really excited to, I'm looking forward for the next 20 days, how I'm going to shift my energies and how I'm going to realize myself, what is the purpose. So I have 3 questions, ma'am. Particularly, first thing is like, I really want to know what is the purpose of my life. Why I've taken this birth, why do we have to leave this world, and is something that, is there any purpose? Is it that just we take birth, we work, or we take care of the family, and then what is the actual purpose of my our life? This question has been running on my mind for many years, and I've tried to talk to a lot of people, but I've not got the answers. What is the actual purpose of my life? This is what my question is. Yeah.
Sure. I'll be happy to help you understand that. And that doesn't mean I'm going to tell you the purpose of your life. The reason why you've probably not got it from all the people that you've spoken to is because that's something really for you to know on your own. You can't read a book and find that out. You can't talk to people and find that out. It's going to come from within you. And I'm sharing this. Personally, I used to feel that way. We're all curious, what are we here for? And over the years, my meditation has given me the answers to all the questions I've had. And I still have some more questions even today, and I'm sure I'll have questions about life tomorrow. And I find that when those questions are real, true questions that go to the core of my being, then when I'm in meditation, eventually the answers come. So I'm not going to tell you that because I don't want to take away the joy of you finding out the answer yourself. So be patient, meditate, let your Kundalini guide you, and you will find that answer.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Mr. Kishore, we hope the answer helped. All right. Do we have time for more questions, Sonika?
You're on mute, Sonika.
Oh, sorry. So I think we can take some more questions because we have few more questions.
Okay.
Oh, can we have the session in Hindi?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can eventually when it rolls out to India. I saw a pretty interesting question. Somebody wanted to know, can a lady who is menstruating meditate? Of course, definitely.
Yes.
This is a very natural thing. So there's nothing to feel uncomfortable about.
All right. And there's another question as well. It seems that a home, okay, this is from C Wing. C Wing mentioned that his home is not really suitable for meditation. How can he continue the techniques that he has just learned? So he has, his home is not suitable. And how can he continue with the techniques? So who would like to take to the question? Can I?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't mind taking that question, Shuji. So actually, to be honest, I mean, we don't know what situation you're in, but nevertheless, to be very honest with you, you have a room. You are sleeping in a room, right? So that it's already a place for you to sit and meditate. If you want, you can sit on the floor or you can sit on your bed and meditate. There is no restrictions at this point. It's mainly your desire. If you want to meditate, please do meditate. I understand that some of us will have certain constraints within our the place that we are working or studying, etc. So feel free to meditate on the bed. Sit on the bed comfortably, relax, meditate. Otherwise, if you can sit on the floor, go ahead. Or if you have a chair, you have a study table, please. No problem at all.
Yeah, or else go out in the park and meditate.
Yes, anywhere you are.
Yeah.
Right. So how do we practice this meditation in home?
That's a good one. We do have resources that Sonika and Suji has just walked us through. Try listening to that in YouTube, and you can actually just follow through the session together with us on a daily basis. Placing it on your ears, you can actually sit on the garden or sit wherever you're comfortable and follow with us, and we will guide you step by step. Every day you're going to actually learn something new about meditation and how much you can meditate, how easily you can meditate. So please follow through with us.
All right. And just for information, I think we solved C Wing's problem because he said he will be going outside after this for his meditation.
Nice.
Oh, that's so nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
Another thought that came to me is that if some of us we might be sharing the room with a sibling or another family member, and we may not have that quiet space. What you could do is, if you might find maybe a park or somewhere outdoors that's quiet, and with your handphone with you or your iPad or your laptop or whatever, log on to the website that Suji walked you through just now, right? And there are a lot of resources there. Just sit down quietly somewhere. You can pull up one of those resources. I'm sure there are photographs of Shri Mataji there. You can just put that photograph in front of you on your laptop or your phone and just sit quietly and meditate for 5 minutes, and it will all work out. Trust in that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Anu. Next, okay, I do see Meena. Meena, she raised her hand. Can we have the tech team to unmute her, please? Meena's iPhone. So I assume you're Meena. Tech team, can we unmute Meena, please? Okay, while waiting our tech team to get Meena in line.
I see some more questions, Puji.
Oh, okay.
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 Meena is there?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Meena's husband.
Oh,
And yeah, and I'm, I want to be frank that I'm presently going through depression, and I need help. So that's not a question. That's the condition in which I am, and I'm looking for help from the divine, from sources like you, or from the psyche. Please, I'll be grateful if I get some help.
Sure. Perhaps if you joined us for the next few days, right? If you're available and you can join, that will be a good idea, because I don't know if you still remember the diagram that we showed just now of the subtle system. Now, but you will learn this in the next few days, and that's why I'm hoping you can join us. You see, there are two centers that are parallel. One is called the left channel and one is called the right channel. And if our left channel is a little heavy or a little out of sync, that's when we tend to get into the state that you've described just now, right? Where you feel sad, you feel depressed, you feel very heavy. So I think we might be doing this in day 3 or day 4, where we would be doing balancing of the left channel and the right channel. And I'm pretty sure that will be a good place for you to start to learn, to understand how you can come out of this condition that you're in.
So when is the next session? Is it every day?
Yes, every day. Today is day 1.
Tomorrow will be day 2.
Exactly, at the same time. It's 8:30 Malaysia, Singapore time.
India, I'm in India. In Bombay.
That will be 6 to 7.
6 to 7.
Yes.
Very well.
So please join us every day.
Please join us for the next 21 days.
Yes.
And then you tell us how you feel after that.
yes.
Very well. Thank you.
You're depressed free, right?
Yeah, thank you.
Can we get your name, please?
My name is Raj.
Raj. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Raj.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 2 patients which I would like to combine them together, which sounds like this. The first one, can I meditate while lying down? So I believe, I believe some of the participants here might have difficulties in sitting. We have no, there might be such situation. So can we do that? And should the next question related to that as well, should I sit straight, or is it okay for me to lean? That was a question like. So basically, can I lie down?
It's a posture.
Yeah, the posture, yes.
So I think Sita can help us in that.
No problem. So 2 things, right? There are patients, there are people who are unable
questions
to...
I think tech team has to...
Yeah, no worries. Thank you. So just to answer that question, so in a situation where you are unable to sit straight, it can be for any reason. Probably you have backache, or you have a condition that does not allow you to sit straight and you need something to support you. Please do get that support and comfortably sit. Don't worry about it, all right? Comfortably sit down, and when you start meditating, you will be surprised, because the Kundalini energy is just magical. She literally cleanses The more you meditate, you will actually see differences in you. So for those who are unable to sit straight, and if you want to do the meditation lying down, please do so. Of course, I think the other part of the equation would be, if you're lying down and if you're leaning, there is a tendency for us to nod off and sleep off. So as long as you're keeping yourself in check and making sure that you're meditating for 5 to 10 minutes, just imagine you're actually connecting to yourself and to your energy and allowing that energy to work through you for that 5 to 10 minutes every day, morning and night. That already will do wonders. So please be comfortable, but at the same time, please try not to sleep off as well. Try to keep yourself awake, but nevertheless, yes.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Anu, can kids meditate?
Most definitely, yes.
Okay, that was a question from Karen. Yeah.
Yes, most definitely, yes, Karen. Meditation is for everyone, all human beings, because all of us have this Kundalini energy within us. Perhaps for kids, getting them to sit quietly for a 5-10 minute period might be difficult, right? But actually, kids might benefit a lot more from meditation if you start them young. But if you can get them to sit down just for a short while, it doesn't have to be long. Yes, but to answer your question, most definitely, meditation is for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, just to add on to what Anu was saying, having 3 kids with me, so it helps so much on the attention. It helps a lot in their studies as well. So this is a form of relaxation for them, and it brings about so much of clarity and focus. So please, yes, if they are willing to sit with you, why not? Absolutely.
So I think that answer will also answer Akshat's question. Basically, Akshat is still confused which career will suit him best. So he was asking whether if he meditate, he'll be able to get the answer. So Akshat, as you meditate, definitely you will get the guidance. All right, you will get your answer. All right. So a question from Shirley, maybe I should ask this to Ms. Sita. How does meditation help to cure illness such as heart problem or joint pain?
Right. Actually, to be very honest with you, it's a wide topic. I don't want to focus on any illnesses per se, but look at it from this way. Try to move yourself a few steps at the back. Imagine the state where you are so relaxed, you are peaceful, you are able to accept yourself. And the most important thing is, because you have self-acceptance, whatever comes to you, it is easy to accept, easy to decide, easy to flow with the current events which are happening around you. And because we are not able to accept ourselves, or we don't know ourselves very much, our true self, there is a tendency for us to react, and that causes stress, and stress leads to many other things, and how we work, how our family, how we deal with that family members. So these stress and illnesses that come to us sometimes are all caused by imbalances. Now you will actually learn about these imbalances that are actually causing the energy centers to go off balance. So it's all part of the 21 days program. You will be surprised when you are at peace, how your body reacts, how you react, how you are outside will completely change.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, we hope that the answer would have helped to many of you here. We have a question from Gautam Sudarshan. I believe he joined us a bit later. His question is, what is Kundalini energy?
Sure, I'll be happy to take that. So, Gautam, the Kundalini energy is a natural energy that resides in all human beings. And it resides in the sacrum bone. And what we did earlier today with the class was we took them through certain steps which awakened the Kundalini energy, because this energy lies dormant in all human beings in the sacrum bone. We will be doing the same thing again tomorrow, right? Over the 21 days, it's going to be for the first 2 odd days, to the first and second day, that we will be awakening the Kundalini energy. So if you missed the session just now, do join us tomorrow and we'll explain it again.
Yes. All right. So please join us tomorrow, and Sudarshan. So, and I hope, and we hope that you will get your answers, okay, for your knowledge tomorrow. All right. So, Sea Wing, I think this is.
I think this will be last question. We can take this last, because we'll have everyday Q&A sessions.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe last question for the day.
Yeah, sure. So Siwing is asking, I think, Siwing, you can actually ask your friends to join us starting tomorrow. And of course, he can join us. He can re-watch whatever happened today through the website I have shared earlier. So don't worry on that. And please spread the word around. And we hope that we see more of you tomorrow. Okay. And with that, Sonika, I hand over to you. Oh, okay. Before that, thank you, Miss Sita and Anu. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Anu and Sita. And thank you for all the participants who were so enthusiastic in asking the questions. So we really look forward for more questions tomorrow. Forgive us if we have not answered any of them, but we will try to answer you tomorrow and in the later sessions. So just don't worry, and please forgive us if we have missed any of your questions. Okay, so tomorrow the day will be day 2, and we will be more focusing on realization, which we did today, awakening of a Kundalini, and we will try to learn a technique how we raise a Kundalini with our hands. So don't miss out that. So we'll learn that tomorrow. Do come for tomorrow's session at same time, 8:30 p.m. Malaysia and Singapore time. So I think that should be all, and thank you for everyone to join us today, and see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night.